How are you? I'm Jason Zobler, and this is the Bambi situation. The other day, I got this call from this guy who has a club over in Brooklyn, and he wanted to put on an S&M type theme night. Ever since that book, 50 Shades of Grey, came out, it's been a very popular theme. He was going to have a bunch of sex toys, cages, whips, and stuff like that all around the dance floor. And basically what he wanted from me was to get a couple girls to walk around in S&M type clothes, schmooze with people, and pose for pictures to promote the club. He asked me if I had any suggestions when it came to girls, and I went with Kitty and Bambi. Two short little time girls that work with each other all the time, and it just so happens Kitty is a dominatrix on the side. Once I said that, he was hooked. And I don't mind telling you, he got a good price. So I took down some basic information, got a decent credit card deposit, and saved the date. The club was going to open up at 11 o'clock, and he wanted the girls there from midnight to 3 in the morning. Now normally I don't do this, but he invited me to stop by for a drink. I figured, why not? I was going to be in Brooklyn that day anyway for some other thing. Might as well, this guy can end up being a good client. And we left it at that. The thing though, that you should know about Bambi is, she's been in this industry for a long time. She started out as a model when she was like a kid or something, but that didn't really pan out so well, so it's just a matter of time before she comes over to the dark side. Which is great for me. She's got the fake boobs, the fake hair, the veneer teeth, big silicone-filled lips, ass implants, the whole thing. The girl's from Queens, but she looks like she's made in Taiwan. She's one of those. So it's the day of the show. That thing I had to do took a little bit longer than I thought, and between that and traffic, I didn't end up getting to the club until like 2 o'clock in the morning. I walk in, I introduce myself, I'm shaking hands, I'm giving out cards, hanging out with all the big shots. I see Kitty doing her thing, but I don't see Bambi. So I go over to Kitty and I give her one of these. Where's Bambi? She points behind me and I look over and I see Bambi go-go dancing in a cage 3 feet above the floor. And I'm just thinking to myself, this is just a disaster waiting to happen. And before I can even get myself a drink, sure enough, two cornballs try climbing up on the cage. It comes crashing down. Bambi goes flying out, smack down the floor. Her hair comes off her head. Her teeth go flying out her mouth. The poor girl hit the floor so hard, her fucking ass implant dislocates from her ass to her hip. And just like that, the whole club goes quiet. 1 minute, everyone's dancing, music's blasting, everybody's having a good time. The next, silence. And the whole club staring at me like I'm the fixer. So without missing a beat, I'm like, okay, I gotta get this girl to the hospital. I go over to the bartender, I get a bag, I put Bambi's hair and teeth in the bag. Kitty comes rushing over to check up on her friend, and plus you know, she's her ride home. So Kitty and I are helping Bambi into the backseat of my car when the owner of the club comes over. And I know what he's thinking. He's thinking lawsuit. And I just go to him, relax, okay? Calm down. Just take care of any medical bills and book a few shows with me and we'll be fine. So we shake hands and we left it at that. So it's 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm driving to the emergency room. I had this fucking chick with no hair, no teeth, flopping all over my back seat because her ass is crooked. Kitty's next to me, calling Bambi's boyfriend, telling him how he has to get himself to the hospital because Bambi just dislocated her ass implant. And I'm just thinking to myself, you know what? This really turned out to be a fucked up night. We finally get there. I flag down some dude that looks like he works there, and I need to explain to this guy how I have this chick in my back seat with a crooked ass. He gets one of his buddies to come over to my car with a wheelchair. I open up the back door, and these two big guys go, whoa! Because all they see is some crazy bald chick with no hair, no teeth, big silicone lips, a crooked ass, flopping all over my back seat, going, help me, help me. I go, listen! Get this chick out of my car, into the chair, to the emergency room. Come on. We're in the room. I make sure this girl gets herself all situated and whatnot. Then I'm like, okay, good luck with that. I had enough. I gotta go. I'm walking back to my car, and I see Kitty rolling up a joint. I'm like, thank God. Get in the car, I'm pulling out, and I realize I never gave Bambi back her hair and her teeth. The bag is still in the back seat of my car. I'm not going back in there. I had enough of this shit. I can just have Kitty give it back to her when I drop her off the club to go get Bambi's car, collect her belongings, change his keys, whatever, and goes back to the hospital. So I'm sitting there, smoking a joint, finally having a moment to relax, when it hits me. Kitty doesn't have her purse. She's not wearing any pockets. She has like leather chaps on, and a top is something resembling a bra, if you even want to call it that. So I look over, and I'm like, Kitty, where'd you get that big bag of weed? And just like that, she goes, oh, I had it in my vagina this whole time. What? Wait, I'm smoking vagina weed? Are you fucking kidding me? What a way to end a fucked up night!